Hi all and welcome to the fourth episode of season 3 CricQuiz with Omkar. Let's get to meet with our participants. We have a special lineup today. First up is Hrishikesh Darge, who is joining us from Mumbai. So Rishikesh is a custom broker. I have no idea what that is, but he is following cricket since 1990s and his favorite cricketers are Sachin Tendulkar, Brian Lara and Shane Warne. Yeah, tell us more about yourself, Rishikesh.
Yeah, I am Rishikesh. I have been following this CricQuiz with Omkar since like the first season. I'm very excited today. And I've been following cricket since 90s, but basically since the time of mid 90s, since the 96 World Cup. So I've been very much attached to cricket, and those cricketers which you named, which are my like sort of who I've been following since my childhood. So it's a very special trio. I call them the holy trinity of cricket.
Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, all the best for today's quiz.
Thank you so much, Omkar.
Next up is someone whom we have seen in our first season, and he was very close to being the finalist of our second season. He's Yatrik Sheth.
Yeah.
Hi, Yatrik. Tell us more about yourself.
So I'm from Mumbai. I have been following since the late 90s. I think 99 World Cup is something I remember properly following. 2003 World Cup was like the start of that, the cricket fandom, but obviously losing the World Cup final and following ever since. So trying my third chance at the final this time. Let's see if I reach there.
Third time the charm, hopefully. Let's see how it goes for you. All the best.
Hopefully. Yeah. Thank you.
Next up is Midhun. Midhun works in an IT MNC as a senior developer. He's a proper 90s cricket lover and a Sachin fan. And he wanted to be on this quiz for a long time. He has been asking me from the first season. And finally, he's with us tonight. Hi, Midhun. Tell us more about yourself.
Hi, Jan. I'm glad that I'm part of this Omkar's quiz, cricket quiz. So, very nice to be part of this. And like from 90s, I'm watching cricket. Like obviously being a Sachin fan. That's it.
Yeah, we all are. Yes. All the best for today's quiz, Midhun. Let's see how you perform. And last up is Lavil Saldanha. Lavil is joining us from Mumbai. He's an engineering student and is currently in the final year. And he also works with Sports Kida. So, Lavil, tell us more about yourself.
I'm Lavil Saldanha and I'm 21 years of age. I started watching cricket since the 2011 World Cup when I was about 9 years old, and since then, cricket has been a part of it's been a part of my life. It grows with me every day, and that is why about 4 years back I started working with Sportskeeda as a commentator, and I cover games and write some articles. My favorite cricketers are Sachin Tendulkar, Mahendra Singh Dhoni, Virat Kohli, and KL Rahul, to name a few.
Wonderful. So, yeah, a very diverse set of cricket fans today, but all are united by cricket and by Sachin Tendulkar. That's wonderful to see. So, yeah, I'm very excited to see how today's episode goes about because we have such a range of participants today. It's very difficult to say who will go on to win. So, take your guesses and let's start with today's quiz. So, this is the order for today's quiz. We'll start with Rishikesh, then Yatrik, then Midhun, and then Lavil, and the order will reverse after 6 questions. This is the format that we have been following for this season, and it remains the same for this quarterfinal. So let's start. First question of the quiz is for Hrishikesh. Hrishikesh, this is your question. In a test match, two protesters from the environmental group Just Stop Oil disrupted play. The protesters ran onto the field and released orange powder on the outfield. Which cricketer tackled one of the protesters and carried him about 50 meters before leaving him in the hands of security? Okay.
I have some idea of this. I might take a guess.
Okay.
Is it?
Sure.
It was Andrew Simons.
Andrew Simons, no. Question passes to Yatrik.
Okay, I'm also guessing. I think, was it Johnny Bairstow?
Yes, it is Johnny Bairstow.
Yeah.
Wonderful answer. It is Johnny Bairstow. This happened in Ashes 2023.
Yeah.
So on
अभी
the very
recently
first day
था.
of the test. Yes.
So I remembered Andrew Simons also carrying some person.
वो
So
carry नहीं किया था, वो
He had
धक्का मारा
barged
था.
in.
वो धक्का मारा था.
dash
That
kiya,
was
dash kiya,
CBC
dash.
CB
So
series 2008.
that was
Acha.
my memory.
Yeah. No worries. You'll get your chance later. But this time Yatrik gets 10 points for this. Fantastic answer. And just a reminder, if you're sure about your answer on your direct question, take a risky double and you'll get 20 points for the correct answer and -5 for the wrong answer. So since Yatrik got 10 on this, next question is for Midhun. Midhun, this is a quote by someone. May I congratulate Dash on being the architect of the victory. May I tell Dash I saw a placard asking you to get a haircut. If you want to take my opinion, you look good in this haircut. Don't get a haircut. You have to tell me who said this.
Ravi Shastri to Dhoni on 2007 winning World Cup.
Okay, I just need who said this. So your answer is Ravi Shastri. Okay, it's not Ravi Shastri. Question passes to Lavil.
I'll take a wild guess here. Was it Harsha Bhogle?
Not Harsha Bhogle. Question passes to Hrishikesh.
I know this. It was General Musharraf during the 2005 Pakistan ODI series when
Pervez
India
Musharraf,
visited
yes.
Pakistan. Yeah, so I
Yes,
remember
a very
this.
famous incident. Probably
so very famous.
Yeah.
He was
more
the
for
Pakistan
90s
president
kid.
back then. Yeah,
Yeah.
he was
Yes, General Pervez.
Pakistan president back then.
Probably a few years before Lavil started following cricket, so no worries. But yes, well done. So Rishikesh, you are back amongst points. You get 10 for this. It is indeed Pervez Musharraf who said this quote. Okay, so Rishikesh gets 10 points for this, and next direct is for Yatrik. Yatrik, the X Cricket Challenge is a T20 cricket match played in St. Moritz. The 2018 X Cricket Challenge took place on February 8 and 9, where some of cricket's biggest names faced off. The event featured stars like Virendra Sehwag, Shahid Afridi, and Lasith Malinga. You have to tell me what is X.
Is this Iceland?
So what would be X?
The Iceland Cricket Challenge, the Ice Cricket Challenge, or Iceland Cricket Challenge?
Yeah, I'll give it to you. It is not Iceland, but it is ice cricket.
Ice Cricket, yeah, Ice Cricket Challenge, yeah.
Yeah, so the matches were played on ice, and
Ice,
hence this
yeah.
was called the Ice Challenge. Quick answer,
I
yeah.
said Ice
It
Cricket
is
Challenge,
indeed
yeah.
the.
Yeah.
I thought you said Iceland. So
I
first,
said Iceland
you
and
first said Iceland
I
and
said
then
Iceland,
ice. Yeah,
yeah, Ice, yeah.
that is why I gave this one to you. It is indeed
Yeah,
Ice Cricket Challenge.
yes.
So Yatrik gets 10 for this. And next direct is for Midhun. We are moving quickly. Midhun, in tests, the quickest fifers after coming on to bowl were completed in 19 deliveries. The record is held by 3 bowlers. First is Arnie Toshak, second is Stuart Broad, and third is the one you have to guess. He achieved it against England in Melbourne. The year is also written. X achieved it on his test debut. You have to tell me who the bowler was.
No, passing the question.
Okay. Midhun passes. Question passes to Lavil.
I remember covering this match. Scott Boland, 6 for 7 against Australia in Melbourne, and he got a statue built outside MCG later.
Yeah, so it was said by the commentator that build him a statue. I don't know if they actually built him or not.
I think they were planning or something. I don't know. I read it somewhere.
Yeah, wonderful. Perks of doing cricket commentary that you will get 10 points in this quiz. Yes, it is indeed Scott Boland who took 5 wickets very quick. I think he took 6 wickets in that game.
6 for 7.
It was a very
yes.
quick. Yeah. Yes. So it is indeed Scott Boland, and Lavil is off the mark now. He gets 10 points for this. Next question is for Hrishikesh. Hrishikesh, a straightforward question. This cricket tournament was conceived with the idea of raising funds for the development of the game in non-test playing countries. Owing to its commercial success, it drifted off from its vision in just 4 years. Which tournament are we speaking about?
Was it some kind of T20 tournament?
Yeah, that isn't mentioned in the question. I can't reveal that.
Okay. Oh, I'm not sure. I'm just guessing it, but I don't know whether it was held just once. But was it that Cricket All Stars, which was conceived by Shane Warne and Sachin Tendulkar? I'm not sure. Just a random guess.
No. Question passes to Yatrik.
The cricket tournament was conceived with the idea of raising funds for the development of the game in non-test playing countries. Only to commercial success in just 4 years.
4 years it was.
नॉन-टेस्ट प्लेइंग मेरे को कोई टेस्ट टूर्नामेंट होगा. Is it? Is it the World Test Championship?
No, not World Test Championship. Question passes to Midhun.
I'm thinking that this is that the Champions T20.
What's your final answer?
The Champions T20 Cup.
Champions T20 Cup.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Okay. Just to be clear, what's your final answer?
Champions T20.
Okay. No, I'll pass. Question passes to Lavil.
I don't know. Again, rogue and a wild guess. Is it the Abu Dhabi T10 League?
No, not Abu Dhabi T10 League. Okay, so I'll share a hint and we'll start again with Hrishikesh. So this tournament started in 1998.
Okay.
So whenever you are ready to answer, you can take a hit.
98.
Hrishikesh.
I mean, before he answers or tries to attempt, I mean, can you share more hints or that's the only hint?
It's the only
No,
hint,
that's
yeah,
the
right.
only hint that I'll like to give. Do you want more hints? If all four want more hints, I
If
can give some more
yeah,
hints.
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
can you give
Ek
one
minute
or
call
two
kar
hints
rahi hai.
more?
Okay.
No, with the,
So I'll
give
just
me-
share.
with-
Yeah. So I'll just share one more hint.
Can we try one round?
Yeah, sure. If he wants to try
Sorry.
and without
Yeah, can we
Okay,
can we
okay.
try one round?
Yeah. Okay, fine.
So-
Midhun wants to block the hint. Okay. So we'll.
Okay. But this is the last round, right? This second round is the last round.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
cannot attempt again.
Yeah.
That
No.
Are we talking about the ICC Knockout Cup, which the ICC introduced in 1998, which was later made into Champions Trophy from 2010 onwards?
Yeah, that's
Yes, it is Champions Trophy. Champions Trophy was what I was looking for.
It was.
So that is the image. Hansi Kronia taking the Champions Trophy from Bangladesh PM with Jagmohan Dalmia present in the picture. Yeah. So Midhun did say champions, but yeah, he went to Champions League T20.
I thought you were
I
saying
wanted
Champions
Champions
League
Trophy.
T20. Yeah.
1998
Champions
was
League.
the actual hint, because that was the only time I remember some ICC starting some new tournament.
Yes. Well done, Hrishikesh. You get 5 points for this since this was answered in the second round. And before we move on to the audience question and we reverse the order, last question of this round is for Yatrik. No one has used their risky double yet, so let's see if we see it in this round or not. So this is your question, Yatrik. Shane Bond revealed this piece of banter in 2021. X was running in, swinging the ball and hitting Y on the pads and telling him, That's what's going to happen in the World Test Championship final. Who was Shane Warne referring to? So there are X and Y. You have to tell me two names.
So X was
Okay.
running in X's Trent Bolt, and hitting Y on the pads is Rohit Sharma.
You should have gone for the risky double.
Yeah,
It's
I
the
was
perfect
thinking about
answer.
it. Yeah, yeah.
It is indeed Trent Bolt and Rohit Sharma
Rohit Sharma,
that
yeah.
Shane Bond was referring to. Bolt was running in and swinging the ball and hitting Y on the pads while telling him that's what's going to happen in the World Test Championship final. Yes. Yes, so as we close this round, Yatrik gets 10 points for this. And before we reverse the order, we have an audience question. So if you're watching this in the live chat or after it has been premiered, this is a question for you. So this is an innings scorecard, and you have to tell me what was special about Kumar Sangakkara's dismissal in this Test innings. So Kumar Sangakkara batting at number 3 was out for 10, and you have to tell me what was special about Kumar Sangakkara's dismissal in the Test innings. If you're watching this, do not answer in the live chat. Share your answer in comments. The first one to get the correct answer will get a shout out from me in the next episode. And the answer from the last episode was 9 or more wickets for India in a Test innings. And the first to give the correct answer was Charu Gupta, who is who has been a part of this season. So well done, Charu, and let's see who gets it right this time. Before we move ahead, we'll reverse the order. So now
Mhm.
Lavil will be first, Midhun will be second, Yatrik is third, and Hrishikesh is fourth. Let's just take a short look at the points after first round. So Hrishikesh got Pervez Musharraf correct, and then he got 5 points for Champions Trophy. He's on 15 points. Yatrik got Johnny Bairstow correct, then he got Ice Cricket Challenge correct, and then he got Rohit Sharma and Trent Bolt correct. He's on 30 points. Midhun is yet to get off the mark, and Lavil got Scott Boland correct, and he's on 10 points. So Yatrik is currently in the pole position with 30, closely followed by Hrishikesh on 15, and Lavil is on 10. Okay, let's see what happens in the second round. So we'll start this round with Lavil. Lavil, this is your first question. This 1969 match at Londonderry was a one-day, two-innings affair, which was to be decided by the first innings lead in case of a draw. X batted first and were demolished for just 25 runs. Ireland made 125 for 8 and went on to register a famous upset. In international cricket, Ireland defeated X for the first time in 2014. You have to identify who is X. Okay, so read the question carefully. If you have any doubts in the question, let me know. You have to identify a team.
Is it New Zealand?
Not New Zealand. Question passes to Midhun.
Is it Scotland?
Not Scotland. Question passes to Yatrik.
In 2014, Ireland beat X for the first time. What are they beat? Australia?
Not Australia. Question passes to Hrishikesh.
Is it South Africa?
No, not South Africa. Okay, so I'll share a hint and then we'll start again with Lavil. Okay, so we are more or less on the right track. You have already eliminated 4 names. I'll just share one hint. Just think as to which team,
So,
if beaten by Ireland, would be a famous upset in 1969. Okay, that's the only hint I would like to share at this point.
okay.
So we'll start with Lavil whenever he's ready.
Is it West Indies?
Yes, perfect answer. It is indeed West Indies. Sorry, I've written Ireland by mistake. It is indeed West Indies. Ireland defeated West Indies. They were all out for 25 in their first innings. And in 2014, Ireland finally defeated West Indies in international cricket. So Lavil gets 5 for this since this was answered in the second round. Next direct is for Midhun. Midhun, it's a visual question. You have to identify the cricketer by his list of debuts and last matches in these three formats. Okay. So if you need any help with the visibility of the letters, let me know.
Yeah, I want to make this risky double. Is that David
Okay.
Weiss?
Fantastic answer. It is indeed David Visa. Well done, Midhun. And since you use risky double, you get off the mark with 20 points. Well done. Fantastic use of the risky double and correct answer. It is indeed David Visa who has played for South Africa and Namibia. Well deduced from the graphic. Yeah. So Midhun gets 20 for this. Next question is for Yatrik. Yatrik, the story of SpedX Dropper is a short story written by X, first published in the Strand magazine in October 1928. This story was based on X's own experience when he was bowled by an extraordinary loopy ball from AP Lucas. You have to tell me who is X.
और इसमें से कोई नाम नहीं समझ में आता है. 1928 में कौन था? Sir Don Bradman.
No. Question passes to Hrishikesh.
No idea, but I'll just take a guess if possible.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, this was based on his own experience. It's a random guess. Was it Wally Hammond?
No, not Wally Hammond. Question passes to Lavil.
I also have no idea. So I'll just this was just a name that came to my mind. Is it W.G. Grace?
No, not W.G. Grace. Final hit at this question from Midhun. Then we'll share a hint.
I'm thinking Jack Hobbs.
Yeah. No, not Jack Hobbs. Okay. So I'll share a hint and then we'll start again with Yatrik. Okay. So don't think of cricketers. Okay. It is a short story written by X, which is first published in a Strand magazine. So he's an author. He's not a cricketer. So think authors. Think Strand magazine authors. And another hint that I would share is that author created a very famous fictional character that we still recognize today. Yeah. Okay. We'll start with Yatrik.
This hint is also not helping. Author created what?
Yeah, I'm sure the answer will surprise you.
Yeah. Charles Dickens. Author का नाम नहीं आता और दोनों को.
Good guess. No, not Charles Dickens. Question passes to Hrishikesh.
I'll pass. I have no idea.
Okay. Question passes to Lavil.
Is it Enid Blyton?
No.
It
Last
is
guess for Midhun.
Arthur Conan Doyle.
Yes, it is Arthur Conan Doyle who created the character of Sherlock Holmes. This is a short story written by Arthur Conan Doyle, and it's a very interesting story. So in this story, there is a bowler who practices bowling a very loopy delivery, which goes high up in the air and then descends on the stumps, and he gets 7 wickets in an Ashes Test, and he never plays again. It's a very interesting story written by Arthur Conan Doyle. Excellent answer, Midhun. Well cracked from the clues given. You get 5 for this since this was answered in the second round. So since Midhun got 5 for this, next question is again for Yatrik. After being hit for a boundary on the first ball, X deceived Y with a googly. X said, "Well played," to which Y replied, "Okay, sir." Y went on to smash 3 sixes on the next 3 balls and finished the over with another boundary. This incident from a test match has been an internet sensation for a while. Who are X and Y?
Okay, I'll take that risky double thing.
Haven't you opted for
It's a
it
direct.
before?
No, I haven't. तो रोहित शर्मा ट्रेंड बोल्ड में सोच रहा था नहीं लिया. So
हाँ,
again
right.
X and Y में I'll try again. Well, a minus में ना तो minus. X is Danish Canaria. Y is Brian Lara.
Yes, we have many Brian Lara fans in the house, and it is indeed the correct answer. Yatrik gets 20 for this. It's indeed
And
Danish
honestly,
Canary
I
and
know,
Brian Lara.
and honestly, I know about this only because it's been an international internet sensation right now. तो वो Instagram Reels में कहीं अभी देखा है. मेरे को originally मालूम नहीं था ऐसा हुआ था.
Very nice. Yes, it is indeed Danish Canary and Brian Lara, and they give you 20 points for this. Next question is for Hrishikesh. Hrishikesh, the record for the lowest team score in the IPL belongs to RCB, who were bowled out for 49 by KKR. But the Bangalore team has made a great effort to shatter that record. The next two lowest IPL team scores are both against RCB. Which team did they bowl out for 58 and 59? So the same team has the second lowest and the third lowest score in the IPL. You just have to tell me which is that team.
यार मेरा chance last आएगा.
Not for the lowest team score. Not sure, but I'll just randomly guess. Is it Delhi Capitals or Delhi Day?
No, not Delhi Capitals. Question passes to Lavil.
Omkar, I'd like to opt for the risky double.
You
Is
can't.
it possible?
No, you can
नहीं है.
only
Oh,
take
I
it for
can't.
on your double.
Being an RCB fan, I know this really well. 2009 and 2023 Rajasthan Royals.
Okay, I'm not sure.
Yes,
Yeah, that
that is correct.
2009 Anil Kumble took 5 for
Anil
5.
Kumble, yes.
Five-
And
five.
2023 that Wayne Parnell spell, 3 for 10.
Yes, all the information that I could have given has already been given. It is indeed Rajasthan Royals who were out for 58 and 15. So well done, Lavil. You get 10 points for this. And before we move to the buzzer round, here is the final question of this round, and it is for Midhun. So Midhun, these are someone's last ODI, last first class match, and last list A match. You have to tell me which two cricketers share their last games. Okay. So these are the last ODI, last first class, and last list A match for two cricketers. You have to tell me which two cricketers are those.
One I think is Steve Waugh.
Okay.
Other one, Mark Taylor.
Sorry?
Mark Taylor.
Mark Taylor.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll come back to you. Question passes to Yatrik.
So both we have to guess correct, right?
Yes.
No idea. Steve Waugh.
Any guesses? Okay. That's what Midhun said. Question passes to Hrishikesh.
This was the last match for Waugh brothers, Mark and Steve Waugh.
Yes, that is correct. It is indeed Steve Waugh and Mark Waugh. So since yeah, go on.
The precursor to this is the Australia banished them and completed new side was there. Ricky Ponting was appointed captain. This was the first time Australia didn't qualify for the Tri-Series final, which happened. So South Africa and England went on to play the final, and then they were banished. And then under Ricky Ponting, that great run of ODI started for Australia.
A wonderful trivia from Hrishikesh. Yes. So since Midhun got Steve Waugh correct and Hrishikesh got Mark Waugh correct, both get 5 points for this. And we end this round. What a round this has been. Very exciting stuff has occurred in this round. So before we move on to our buzzer round, let's just take another look at the points table. So Hrishikesh was on 15 after the first round. He got Mark Waugh correct and he got 5 points for this. So he is currently on 20. Yatrik was on 30. Then he got a risky double correct and he is on 50. Midhun was yet to get off the mark in the first round, but then he got David Visa correct on the risky double, and then he got Arthur Conan Dyer correct in the second round, and then he also got Steve Waugh correct. He is on 30. And Lavil was on 10 points in the first round. Then he got West Indies correct in the second round. And he got Rajasthan Royals correct. So he's on 25. Yes. So Yatrik is on 50. Midhun is on 30, second place. Well done. And Lavil is on 25. And Hrishikesh is on 20. But this buzzer round, you can potentially win 60 points or lose minus 40. So let's start with the buzzer round. Here is the first question of the buzzer round, and before that, let's revert to the original order. So Rishikesh will be first, Yatrik will be second, Midhun will be third, and Lavil will be fourth. Here is the first question. It's a quote by someone. I actually feel very embarrassed because I rejected him as a fast bowler. I think I did him and the game of cricket a fabulous favor. Okay, I'll go to Yatrik.
So this was that MRS Space Foundation for Sachin Tendulkar. So this was
You have to tell me which cricketer
Dennis
it is.
Lilly. Dennis Lilly.
Yes, Dennis Lilly is the correct answer. Yatrik got this one correct and he gets 15 for this. Well done. Okay, everyone except Lavil press the buzzer. But yes, Yatrik was the first one to do so. And he gets 15 for this. Next question for the buzzer round is this. X retired from cricket in 2008, competed in season 3 of Strictly Come Dancing, and won the series with his dance partner Lila Kopilova. About him, Andrew Flintoff had said, I didn't realize he was so light on his feet. I'm used to him charging when bowling, not dancing. Okay, Rishikesh, you have 10 seconds to answer.
Is it Matthew Hayden?
No, it's not Matthew Hayden. You get -1 for this. Anyone else? I'll keep the buzzer open for 5 more seconds. And then, okay. So we'll start this question with Yatrik.
Adam Gilchrist.
It's not Adam Gilchrist. Question passes to Midhun.
Was that Brad Hogg?
No, not Brad Hawk. Question passes to Lavil.
Justin Langer.
Not Justin Langer. Okay, so since this goes unanswered, I'll stop the question right here. The answer is Darren Gough. Darren Gough of England won the season of Strictly Come Dancing with his partner. And about him, Andrew Flintoff said that I have seen him charging while bowling, but not in dancing. Yes. So Rishikesh gets -10 for this, while there are no negatives for others. And before we move any further, don't forget to like this video. Do drop in your comments, suggestions, facts, trivia, whatever you want to share. Do share your feedback on this video and other videos that we are publishing. Do share this video with your friends and do subscribe to the channel.
Guys,
and
please subscribe.
Yeah, another.
Yes. Omkar is doing a great job. So we all support him in this.
Yes.
Thank you, guys. So yeah, that winner of this quiz will directly qualify for the semi-final. But the person who will finish second will also have a chance to qualify. If he is among the best 3 participants from the second place, he'll get a spot in the semi-final. So all to play for. Let's go to the penultimate question of this quiz. In the inaugural IPL season, Sean Marsh won the orange cap with 616 runs. Who was second on the list with 534 runs in 14 matches for Delhi Daredevils? He eventually played his final IPL match for the same team in 2018. Yes, Midhun? Sorry, Lavil, press the buzzer first. I'll go to Lavil first.
Gautam Gambhir.
Yes, it is Gautam Gambhir. Well done. Incredible answer, Lavil. It was a fraction of a second. You were faster than Midhun. Just in the nick of time.
And one more trivia, if you don't mind if I give. So Gambhir had a lean run of form. He had been dropped from India, and then he decided not to take a single rupee from the Delhi owners and conceded the captaincy to Shreyas Iyer. So then from then on,
yes,
the saga of Delhi Daredevils becoming Delhi Capitals and now a much better team started.
वो पैसा से क्या लोग
Wonderful.
And then now and again another interesting point.
Again, KKR, Gambhir is in KKR and Shreyas.
Yeah, right. Again, KKR, yeah. Hopefully this time he doesn't resign from the mentorship.
but he was the first.
Okay.
So similar thing was done by, I mean, Ricky Ponting stepped down from the captain, he dropped himself,
Mumbai
but
Indians.
Oh my God.
that was I mean, if you think okay, you're using one of the 4 foreign spots, इसके लिए for
Correct.
Gambhir, he was not a foreigner. For him to do was a much bigger thing than Ponting doing
Bigger
it.
thing than what Ponting did. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes. And as we go towards the final question of the quiz, there's still a lot to play for. Let's see what happens on the final question. So the final question is a visual one. You have to guess who is X or who is first in this specific list. Okay. So this is a list of cricketers. Midhun, yeah, you have a chance to answer.
This is Rohit Sharma.
No, not Rohit Sharma. I'll keep the buzzer open for 10 more seconds. 5. Hrishikesh?
Charles Coventry.
No, not Charles Coventry. I'll close the buzzer
Hey.
in 3 more seconds. Yeah, done. Okay, yeah, a slightly complex question, but probably the answer is easier than.
I think I know,
we all
मतलब
think.
पता नहीं, but obviously I think Lavil का chance है ना पहले.
Yeah, so we'll.
No, आपका ही है यात्रिक भाई, आपका है, because it went on from
नहीं.
Hrishikesh, right?
But
Yeah,
first,
but
I think
Yatrik had a chance to answer. हाँ. नहीं, but
Midhun,
Yatrik,
I
you
think,
gave a direct answer, na? In the first round. For the second question, you had a chance to
yeah,
gain
इसके लिए
10
बोल रहा हूँ,
points.
Lavil का chance होगा ना.
So I'll give a chance to Lavil to answer this, and then I'll go to Yatrik. There are no negatives. You can take a guess.
This is in a particular order, so I think Kohli 183, Dhoni 183, Watson scored some 185, Fakhar Zaman scoring 193.
I got it
Saeed
now.
Anwar? Saeed Anwar? Is it 194?
No, not Saeed Anwar. Yatrik, do you want to take a guess?
यार अभी मालूम नहीं पड़ रहा है. So because Kohli was, Fakhar Zaman was chasing,
This
Dhoni was chasing, Kohli was chasing. This guy was also Watson का 185 मेरे को याद नहीं, चेस करा था कि क्या करा था, तो और खत बचा. ये ऑर्डर में है क्या?
Yes, order.
Oh,
It is in
order
some
में
order,
है.
so highest to lowest.
It is in an order.
Yeah, it is
it is
always been order.
It's an order only.
हाईएस्ट 200 प्लस किसने चेस करने का? ग्लेन मैक्सवेल.
Yes,
Oh, nice.
highest ODI
But so
score in
wasn't-
second innings.
Oh.
So was
I got
Charles
it
Coventry का
only.
chasing में नहीं था क्या?
Charles Coventry wasn't chasing.
Charles Coventry was
नहीं, Coventry was batting first.
Okay.
Okay.
Saeed
मैं
was
वो
batting
इसके लिए मैं
first. Yeah,
confused
right.
था. That was the only thing
I
was
also
confused about.
thought it was Charles Coventry was chasing. That's why I went for 194 score.
They actually lost that game.
Even-
Bangladesh chased down their 320
हाँ.
something target.
हाँ, that was मैं पहले सोचा कि वो नहीं हो सकता था because फकर जमान and Charles Coventry का वो common था. Both were in losing
Right,
columns.
right.
197
Both were
and
in
194. 193, yeah.
And Saeed Anwar came to my mind because Fakhar scored 193 and then immediately after that it's 194. So I thought it's like in an order
Yeah.
or something like that.
Yeah.
I had
And
that
I-
pattern
but
of the chasing
Yeah.
pattern. I just messed up with the Charles Coventry batting first and chasing. I knew it was
Correct,
for
correct,
chasing.
correct.
I thought it was Charles Coventry while chasing.
I think Saeed
Yeah.
Anwar also was batting first, right?
Was
Against
batting
India,
first,
194.
batting
Yeah, batting first.
That's where I
Batting
got
first.
confused. Yeah.
And Dravid scored a century there in the second innings.
Right.
So these are the highest ODI scores in chases, and it is indeed Glenn Maxwell who scored 201 not out against Afghanistan. So yeah, that's it.
One kid.
One kid. I had tickets for that match, but I didn't go. Can you believe my luck?
Yes, man. Yeah, man.
Okay, so that's the end of today's quiz. Wow, what an episode it has been. It was really fun to play with all of you guys. I mean, it may not look like that on the scorecard, but it was a very closely matched quiz. So let's go through the final points tally. So Hrishikesh started the buzzer round on 20, but then he got 2 wrong answers on the buzzer. So he finishes with 0. That's how the game rolls now.
To improve my point, but unfortunately it went to 0.
No worries. I mean, risk hai to ishq hai. You went
Yes.
Next
you
time.
went for the risk, but
Next,
Come on.
this was my first time. So Yatrik is a seasoned campaigner.
Seasoned loser.
But you won today, so it's
Yeah.
यात्रिक भाई इज लाइक यात्रिक भाई इज लाइक मेरे को पहले का मालूम है, सो अभी मेरे को अच्छे से याद है क्या होएगा बोल के।
Actually, ये बड़े बजर राउंड फर्स्ट टाइम मैं खेला है, सो पहले
नहीं,
सीजन
नहीं।
में ये बजर राउंड नहीं होता था, खाली टाई ब्रेकर में बजर राउंड होता था।
हाँ
Yeah. Okay. And Midhun started this round on 30 points, and then he got -10 on the last question. He finishes with 20. So Midhun, how was your experience? You participated in the quiz for the first time.
Yeah, it was very, very good actually. I really respect the hard work behind this preparing these questions, and the questions are very interesting. And I'm loving that you are urged to make the questions more interesting, like season after season.
Thank you so much,
So
Midhun. I think you gave some fantastic answers, and you were very close to few answers. I could feel that from here. I think that the Arthur Conan Doyle was a very good answer.
Yeah,
David
yeah.
Visa was a very good answer. But
Brilliant.
well played. And yeah, I forgot to ask Hrishikesh. Hrishikesh, how was your experience being on the quiz for the first time?
it was a very good experience. I wanted to come on this quiz once last time, but somehow I could not manage my timer. Finally, I decided no, I have to give it a shot. At least be on the show. And it was I can say it, the questions have the level of questions have gone up from season to season. So it's a very good thing on your part. You're doing so much research for these questions. So because I have seen the previous episodes, few of them, so I know the level has gone up tremendously. So good work and good job you're doing.
Thank you so much, Rishikesh, and thank you for being a part of this. It was wonderful to have you in today's episode. So let's move on to our runner-up for the day. It is Lavil. Lavil started on 25, and then he got Gautam Gambhir correct on the buzzer, and so he finishes with 40. So Lavil, IPL is your favorite area. You're just smashing them out of the park. How was your experience today here?
I'll tell you, I spoke to when I watched Surya's episode. Surya and Anuj were there, both of them. So I spoke to Surya, and
Yeah.
very first day I mentioned, I would love to be a part of this quiz someday. If it is with you, then I have struck gold. But then even individually being a part of this show, I feel it was a very, very interesting one. I got to learn many more things. I didn't know about the Arthur Conan Doyle one, so
Yeah,
yeah,
same here.
that's something I'll remember from now on. Then that then there are, this quiz is very nice. There are a few nuances on there, and the questions aren't like so predictable. I was watching one yesterday. Yesterday night I was watching I think it was the Ganguly and the Devon Conway one, a double hundred on debut, and
Right.
yeah. So I was like, no, it's Kyle Mayers, and then no, it's like that. So yeah, so it was a very so I like this format. You're hats off to you. Putting in so much work and preparing such questions. It's really nice, and also special mention to all the other participants as well. Everyone is giving everyone a good run for money, and
Yeah.
there's like eye contact and all. I know this question. I know this question.
Yeah.
So on and so forth. So yeah, kudos to everyone
So
who's a part
you
of this.
always know the other one's question. You don't know the
Yeah,
yours.
Exactly. Exactly.
So it
Fantastic.
was a
Yeah.
good. It
Thanks.
was fun episode.
yeah.
Fun episode. Thank you so much.
Especially
Yeah,
when you know the
thank
answer,
you,
you
Lavil,
you
for
then think कि तेरा नंबर कभी आएगा, तेरे तक आंसर कोई देगा कि नहीं मिलेगा चांस,
फिर कोई और बोल देता है.
कोई बोल देता है.
Right.
Yeah, thank you, Lavil, for your kind words, and thank you for participating. I think your participation made this episode really better. Good answers. Gautam Gambhir was fantastic. Then you got Scott Boland correct, thanks to your commentary piece, and then you also got Rajasthan Royals correct and West Indies correct. Well done. You finished with 40 points. And the winner of today's quiz is Yatrik. Third time lucky for Yatrik this time.
Third time, yeah.
And he was on 50 points after the first two rounds. Then he got Dennis Lilly correct, and then he got Glenn Maxwell in the final attempt. So well done. You finished with 75 points. Very good tally. How was your experience for the third time on this quiz?
It was again amazing. I mean, to be honest, to do a third season, I mean, I'm sure you will be cracking your head trying to find new questions because कहीं ना कहीं कुछ ना कुछ तो repeat you would think ये होता रहेगा. But again, to churn out so many questions and so interesting ones is brilliant. So my greatest wishes for you to try and do it every time. It's still great to be a part of it.
we still have semi-finals and finals to go. So we have to raise the level this time.
Yeah. अभी तो third time लगी उसमें होएगा क्या? उसमें अगर मैं जीतेगा.
अरे sure.
Yeah.
All the best to
Let's see.
Yatrik for the semi-finals.
Thank you.
All the best,
Thank you, guys.
Yatrik. Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, I think semi-finals are
Some of
going to be really, really spicy with the lineup that we have.
But some of the answers
Let's see how it goes.
everyone gave today was amazing. I mean,
Yes,
especially the
fantastic.
David Wiese one or Arthur Conan Doyle. There was one thing. Steve Ogg, Mark Ogg was also brilliant. I mean, nobody could think of it.
Yeah.
Brilliant answers, guys.
Definitely. I think we had a really nice mix of knowledge bases. Some new IPL, some new this and that, and it was a nice mix to have.
Yeah. I guess Scott Boland,
So
except Lavil, none of us would have known. I don't know if the others knew or not. I mean, I had no idea about it.
I knew it, but I also knew Lavil will answer it because he was that part of that commentary. So he was more in tune with the current thing. But
and honestly, about the questions also, no, there are so many questions which you can try and deduce it. तुमको पता होगा ऐसा जरूरी नहीं है. So you can try and deduce it from the question.
Workable questions are there, and the mix was nice actually. There were IPL question, and then there were current cricket question, and then there were historical questions as well. So that mix was good.
Because right now I'm following maybe some of IPL and some of Indian cricket. Otherwise, world cricket I have zero idea. So still you can try and deduce those answers. It's a great thing.
Correct. Okay. Thank you guys for making this episode such a wonderful 1 hour to have. And see you again. Bye for now.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.